Moana 2. It's finally done. I'm back home. I'm in the green. And I wish I missed it. I wish I didn't see it. I've been putting it off for about a week already. And for good reason. Didn't look good. You know what? I was right. If you're here for that statement, it's probably a D movie. Don't watch it. As for what I think about it, here you go. Sitting through this, was so boring. It is really obvious this was a show. You can tell where it cuts from episode to episode, from the intro to them taking off, introducing the new crew that she gets, the friends, what is it, the painter, the old man, the engineer, and her pets. Cool, but they honestly were such a waste of time. They don't really add anything except gags, which, fun fact, I like to laugh. I like it when it's funny. These characters didn't make me laugh. The only one that made me laugh was when they did the animal jokes, like oh hey bacon and breakfast, when Maui's actually there calling them and they're just being derpy. Not really the characters themselves, which for the record, they were boring. They didn't really have that gravity anymore. And they didn't even add Maui till halfway through the movie. I don't know what was their plan behind this. And it doesn't help either that this was meant to be a series and you can obviously see it. You can even tell when they are going from their final phase to the setup. It's just all so obvious when you just sit back and go, oh, this is a cut, there's another cut. It doesn't help this movie. Oh, I'm sorry, this quote unquote movie. And I know I'm running off the gates, just rushing in already, just kind of bashing it, but this movie is genuinely forgettable. I'm already forgetting parts of it already, and the only real cool thing is that they introduce a new god, but she's wasted. And her song is cool. Her song is actually cool. I liked it. But when compared to all the other ones and even the first movie, this movie's songs are pretty lackluster and boring. Nothing really feels, and honestly, it even sounded like a rehash at sometimes. I don't know what they were doing with this. Even after the movie, I had to check it out. This didn't even have Lin-Manuel for the music. And the biggest deal of all is they don't have John Musker or Ron Clements, which, if you don't know who those are, they made The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Hercules. Pretty big names, and they made Moana 1 pretty decent. I actually enjoyed it, but it's way more enjoyable than this one. It really is. How do you destroy this movie? And small bit of spoilers, they do have an end scene which implies another movie. So you're gonna tell us we have an okay part 1, a lower than mid part 2, and now you're trying to hype us up for a part 3? I don't know about that one, Chief. I really don't know. You don't, unless you get back Ron and John, and maybe if you get back Lin-Manuel for the music, you might have a chance. But as it is right now, yeah, I know this movie is gonna be a banger. I think the budget was 150 million and they've already passed 400 million. They've made their money back and now they're in the green. It's gonna do it. Let's be honest. It's Disney right there labeled on. But the fact that this movie just felt like an episodic series bunched together, which for the record, this was meant to be a miniseries, there's no pull. There's no gravity. You don't really see Maui till halfway of the movie. So the charm of Maui and Moana isn't even there until halfway through. So long. And even when they are there, when they're hanging out, it's awkward to say the least. I don't know how you do that. This has got to be either terrible writing or just they just didn't care about this movie.
God, it's like taking forever. Having trouble breathing? Think I might be dying of boredom?
Jeremy, you can't die from boredom.
Yeah, you can't, Kyle. Happens like all the time. Happened to Doug's uncle when he was like super bored in the hospital with no TV.
Man, what makes me upset is that this is gonna make them money. The last few films they've made, terrible. But this one, because it has Moana on it and it's their pseudo princess, it's gonna make them money. It's gonna make them money with Moana, Maui, just everywhere. Easy money right there, printing money at this point. And they're gonna get it. They're gonna do it because Disney, why not? Until people notice that this is a genuine Frankenstein movie, genuinely terrible, which I'm happy to see, by the way, people are actually calling it out for what it is. Everybody's been tearing it apart. I'm in the same boat. Just nothing works. Characters are boring. No chemistry. Animation is actually not the best in this movie. There's parts that feel awkward and look awkward. Music actually boring and mid as hell. It just doesn't have any charm. This feels like an actual Frankenstein and looks it, and nothing's going for it in my opinion. Genuine waste of your time if you go watch it. No need to watch it unless you need to put your kids' distraction here. That's it. I don't recommend this at all. I really don't. If I can stop one person from not watching this movie, I've done my job. But that's enough ranting. I don't want to poke into the spoilers because, truth be told, I don't even think it's worth it anymore. This is such a forgettable movie. Waste of characters. Please, Disney, if you're gonna make a part 3, which, let's face it, with the end credits, you will bring back John Musker, bring back Ron Clements, bring back Lin-Manuel for the music. This, whatever this was, wasn't it. And if I could have in the theater, I would have been playing Clash of Clans while putting this in the background. Yeah, this is that kind of movie for me. If you've seen this one, tell me know why you liked it. And please let me know. If you liked what I said, if you jive with what I said, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. And y'all have a good evening. Take care.